Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Vinyltreasures. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you. What? Oh, man, come on. Hold on, folks. The stream on, I don't know what's going on tonight. The stream on Oldies and More just went out, which is so weird. Wait. There. Now I'm back. I don't know. I don't know what it is. What is going on tonight with the internet? I know there was an update. There was an update on the tablet, and then when I went to sign in here tonight, I had all different settings on my stream. So I don't know what they did. I had an issue today with my machine here with the it wasn't like it was all messed up. There must have been some kind of, I don't know what they do to this internet here. They're monitoring us, what they're trying to do. But anyway, welcome to the Vinyltreasure Show on this October 15, 2025. I apologize for being late to the program, but a bunch of things caused this. Charlene lost her internet, was the number one biggest thing. But she didn't have a lot of the information for me. She was able to get on today, and then I was doing some write-ups too. Had to go out today to get some stuff. So, and that was a disaster. See, when you come into this town at this time, to go 1 mile takes 45 minutes to do. It was just a pain today. And then when my mother was like, Johnny, I can't get on. So I went down there and I'm like, why isn't this working? And now I got all your names in the chat room are all messed up. And then it dropped out of the Oldies and More. But anyway, I want to welcome you to the Vinyltreasure Show. Johnny G here to spin the music here. As we need to listen to this music to calm down. That's what Johnny G needs, to get this music to calm down. And we opened up tonight with a request for listener Leonard Mancini. I don't know if Leonard's in the chat room. I missed a bunch of you people, guys and gals, coming into the chat room, but this is for Leonard Mancini. He requested this drummer from Elkin, Maryland. His name, Bernard Lee Purdy. He recorded as Pretty Purdy, had 3 releases on the Date record label, and Leonard requested his second release, a tune he co-wrote with Richard T. This is produced by Dave Karpelik and arranged by Richard T. This charted regionally. This was a number 4 record on WWIN out of Baltimore, Maryland. We opened up from January 1968 on the Date label. Pretty nice tune there by Pretty Purdy. Pretty Purdy, Modern Jive is the name of the tune. And Johnny G's opening up 3 requests. Well, it's not 3 requests, 3 records that I picked to open up. I have a ton of your requests here. You want to see the records here? You want to see all the requests? We'll get to the guest spot. This is the guest view. Bill Obe will be sitting there at the end of that table tomorrow at the 1 o'clock for his, we'll talk about it, his gospel special. But there's all your requests and a bunch I showed you in my hand. But let's open up here the vocal portion here. You know this group that I'm opening up with. But this is their debut single. Debut single came out on Johnny Rivers' Soul City record label. Of course, I featured their first recorded as the Versatones for the Bronco label. I played that record not too long ago on Bronco. But then they signed with Johnny Rivers' Soul City record label. They had 14 releases on the Soul City record label. I think this is the B side of the 45 that I'm featuring. Both sides are good in my opinion. And this tune written by Willie Hutchinson. Now, the group included Lamont McLemore, Marilyn McCoo, Florence LaRue, Ronald and Well, I don't know about Ronald Townsend. We got a couple. Yeah, Ronald Townsend. He was in the group. And the lead singer on this is Billy Davis Jr., and he was from St. Louis. Now, he was the lead singer of a 1950s group called the Emeralds. Okay, I think they recorded for the Bobbin label. You can hear that on a Saturday night show. But let's open up here with The Fifth Dimension. The Fifth Dimension, October 1966. On the Soul City record label, it's called Train, Keep On a Movin', The Fifth Dimension. Here you go. There you go. Johnny G does not, I don't know all these names here. It's like weird here. I got so used to the names coming in. It's like the email addresses is what it is. So I don't know you guys. And I know some of them. I don't know all of them, but there you go. So there you go. You probably never heard that one there. I think Troy mentioned he never heard that one by the Fifth Dimension, but that was their debut single on the Soul City record label, October 1966. That is Billy Davis Jr. on lead. A song entitled Train, Keep On Moving. A great two-sided 45 too, by the way. As we continue here for a Wednesday evening, those of you that are new to this program, finding out for the first time, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I have to say that I got almost 2,000 views on the Saturday show. Well, YouTube contacted me with some special kind of promotion thing that they had. They wanted me to use different thumbnails and titles for the show. And maybe they're kind of spreading it around or something, but I picked up a bunch of subscribers and so many views. I've never had close to 2,000 views, and it's not even a week yet on the show. So that is a good thing, people finding out about this program here as we continue here on the Vinyltreasure show. And wait a minute here. Hold on one second, folks. Just hold on. Okay, no. That's not good. That's not good. But anyway, now this next record here, I communicate with a lot of my UK listeners. Okay, I communicate with quite a few of them, and I love to get your emails. So if you do have an email, you have a request, those of you that are coming into the program, you can email Johnny G at Vinyltreasures at AOL.com. Now, I have some Northern Soul 45's in my collection. I don't have a lot of the big item records like some people do, but I do have some. And this is not a big item, but in an email I was from a listener, Dave Dallison. He mentioned to me that he went to over the weekend, went to one of the clubs. I forget what it was, and they were supposed to. The DJ that night, it was supposed to be a guest DJ there, but he unfortunately suddenly passed away, and. His name was Ted Massie. Maybe some of you UK listeners that are listening here to Johnny G on the archive or maybe live know that person. I don't know that person, but he mentioned to me that this was his favorite song. So I figured I was going to play it in memory of this DJ that passed away. DJ Ted Massie, a Northern Soul disc jockey. This was his favorite tune, and he would close his shows with this record. And this brother and sister act, okay, from Greensboro, North Carolina. They had a big hit with their first release back in 1963 on the Symbol label, a song called Mockingbird. You know that tune? I think you know the tune Mockingbird. But they would sign with after I think they were on Music Core with a couple of releases, I think, and then they signed with Luther Dixon's Dynamo label. They had 9 releases on the label. This was their first, and this tune written by Charlie Fox, of course, and produced by Luther Dixon, now features Inez Fox on lead. So let's give a listen to Inez and Charlie Fox from March 1967 on the Dynamo label. We'll send it out to the memory of DJ Ted Massie. This was his favorite tune. It's called Tightrope. Here you go.
I feel good inside. You got all
There you go. That's actually a pretty cool tune. I had to look I had to look deep down in the no humidity basement for that 45. I collect the Dynamo label. There's some expensive records, I think, on the Dynamo label, but that's a cool tune. I like that record. Thank you, David Dallison in the UK, for telling me about that tune as we send it out in the memory of Northern Soul DJ Ted Massie, March 1967. That is the first release on the Dynamo label for Inez and Charlie Fox. Song entitled Tightrope. Johnny G walking the tightrope tonight. Hope you're digging on the cool tunes here. I don't know how to... I don't know your names in the chat room there. It's so weird. I got to check it out here. So if I miss saying hello, it's because I don't recognize the names. It's all the it's at sign. And it's like when you type in on my YouTube page, I think those are the titles that I see, and I click those titles, and it takes me to your, to your page or your setup, and then I can get your name. That's how I know who you are, and then your names come in when usually in the chat room, but they're not. So I don't know what's going on. It's weird. So anyway, let us continue here. I picked one more here, one more record that, so the first three records are usually from your host, DJ Johnny G. And let's go to Detroit, Michigan. Now, you know this group. They were, they were probably Motown's biggest group. In the early stages of the Motown empire. I'm talking about the Miracles. This was their 10th release for the Tamla record label, and actually, it's the B-side to "A Love She Can Count On." This is the flip side of the 45. This tune written by the lead singer of the group, of course, Smokey Robinson. But this did chart also. This charted number 107 on the Billboard Bubbling Under charts. But this was number one, Charlene, on WOOK. I guess it was both sides possibly number one. I can't see this record number one, but maybe it was. But I thought maybe it is. Maybe both. Those of you that were listening back in March of 63, tell me if you heard this record on the radio. I thought this side didn't chart. But anyway, I like the tune, and some people can't take this either. These are the Miracles on the Tamla record label. It's called I Can Take a Hint. Here you go. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
And I can take a hit, yeah.
There you go, B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. So what did you think about that B-side there? I think that's a pretty cool record. There it is, a great dancing tune there. That one there actually, that was my selection. It was not by request. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles from March 1963 on the Tamla record label. I Can Take a Hint is the name of the tune. You ever deal with some people that they just don't get it sometimes, so they just don't get a hint. But Johnny G does here on a Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. If you like what you're hearing, please give Johnny G a thumbs up there and tell your friends about this program. This is our first show of the week. I will not be back tomorrow, but Bill O will be my in-studio guest with his 5th gospel special. We'll talk about that. I'll be back Saturday evening with more 50s and early 60s of your requests, so get them to me. Email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. We are live on the Oldies and More stream and also live on the YouTube as we continue here. And let's go to all requests here. Let's fill a request now for listener Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room, as this group originally from Mississippi, but they started singing gospel as the Seven Seals. Then they relocated out to Los Angeles, California, and they first recorded in 1965 on the Bryan record label. It would get picked up by Sid Talmadge's Highland record label. That's how I have it. The only thing is it's styrene. This became their first of 5 for the label, and this is actually the intended B-side, tune written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Mike Kirkland. This was a number 5 record on KGFJ out of Los Angeles, California. Let's go to May of 1967. This is going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. He's listening down in Mexico. Mike and the Sensations on the Highland label. It's called There Is Nothing I Can Do About It. This is for Adrian. Here you go, Adrian.
Out to get even for what my last girl put me through. You acted so naive, I thought I'd take it out on you. So I handed you the short end of a deal. Revenge was the only thing to cure my ills. Now I need you so, and I'm loving you more and more. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. You told me the truth about myself, and I just sat there and pretended to be deaf.
I didn't want to hear it, baby.
I never heard the truth. Girl, I must confess,
You really shot me down.
and when I did, I sank into nothingness. There's nothing I can do about it. I started out to run my game on you. Well, you see, baby, I never intended to be true. But for a girl, I thought to be so naive.
If the girl got smart,
You sure turned around and made a loving fool of me. Oh, there's nothing I can do about it.
nothing I can do about it.
Just like the hunter got captured by the game. There's nothing I can do about it, baby. I didn't want to love you, but there's nothing I can do about it.
There you go. That one there going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat. When people who like the lowrider sound of L.A., that is one for you. That's Mike and the Sensations. That's Mike Kirkland on lead there. It's on the Highland record label, May 1967. There is nothing I can do about it except try to fix the problems that Johnny G has. That's what I try to do. But let us continue here on the Vinyltreasure show. And Warren Russell, who was in our YouTube chat room. Now, Warren, I don't know if you remember this, but I found this record down in the no humidity basement. It was, I don't know, it was in some box misfiled here, and I had it on the list. It was on the to buy list, but I thought I had this record, and I did have it because I ended up buying this from Spence a long time ago. And I don't know, Warren, if you remember this. I'm sure you may. As we stay in Los Angeles, California, though, and this is a girl group. The name of the group is called the Tikies, Tikies, and there's a delta in the dead wax of this 45. Delta means that it was pressed at the Monarch pressing plant out in California. And that was a pretty cool pressing plant because lots of those records not always were vinyl. At least in the 50s they were. But then they ended up pressing those crappy styrene 45s. But it dates this record about December of 1962. Now, Ferdy Gonzalez also had it for 1962. But this is some interesting stuff I found about this record. Now, the song written by William Powell. Okay, now he owned a record store in downtown Los Angeles. He also recorded had a couple of releases in the early 1960s, and one of them I think is a big Northern record. And those of you that know the Northern sound, you could correct me. 1966, I think it's on the Powerhouse label. I think it's a rare Northern song, but it goes for a lot. But he was killed a la John Dolphin style. So if you know the story of John Dolphin, he owned the Cash and Money record labels in the 1950s. He owned a record store, but got involved in some kind of, I don't know if it was drugs or alcohol or ripping off somebody, but they just shot him, and they shot the writer of this tune, William Powell, also. And so that is the story. Now, this is on a label called Wright Sound, which I think was owned by Charles Wright because subsequent releases has him as producer. Maybe he was recording at this time in December 62. I don't know. But the other owner, also Frank Wedlaw. Okay, now he owns the publishing of this because his name is spelled backwards. So kind of put that together. Johnny G is an investigative reporter sometimes with these records. So let's give it a spin here. Then we'll talk more about it after it because I have some other information about this record from December 1962 for Warren Russell. If you remember this, he's in our YouTube chat room. Here are the Tikies on the Wright Sound label. It's called Steam, parentheses, For My Locomotion. This is for Warren Russell. Here you go.
Come on and hold me tight.
So there you go. I wonder, well, listen, are they using coal or are they using gas? I don't know what they're using there, but there you go. That one there is going out to a listener, Warren Russell, in our YouTube chat room. Those are the Tikis from December 62 on the Right Sound record label. Steam for My Locomotion, kind of like takeoff of Dee Dee Sharp, Gravy for My Mashed Potatoes, if you know that tune. Very similar to that. Okay, but the interesting thing is that the flip side of this, okay, is a song called For Sale, One Broken Heart, that would also be released in 1964 on the Laguna record label, which I do have in the collection, by the way, as the Electrons, okay? And it was the tune written by Mabel Wedlaw, who maybe was the wife of maybe the owner of this, or part owner of this label, and maybe she's also the lead on that, because they're different leads. They don't sound the same. So that's the interesting thing about that record. So there you go, Warren. An old request for Warren Russell. Johnny G here on the vinyl. And there is a little Eva thing there too, I would get, like the locomotion there is tied into that too. That is correct, Mark Speck, in our YouTube chat room. But let us continue here. And let's fill a request now for listener SNB, Steve, in our YouTube chat room. Yes, Steve, this song qualifies as a Northern Soul tune because they like this record here. And actually, this artist by the name of Charles Hatcher, is very well known in the Northern Soul, I guess, hobby, we'll call it, music scene. And he was, I think he was out of Cleveland, Ohio, right? Originally, I think he was. Yeah, it was in a group too. The Future Tones, I think, was a member of a 1950s group, the Future Tones. But he ended up in Detroit, Michigan, recording for Ed Wingate's Rick Tick record label. This was his first of 6 for the Rick Tick record label. This charted number 27 on Cashbox, 21 on Billboard, number 6 on the R&B chart, and a big number 1 record if you were tuned in to WAIR, which was out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and also WABQ out of Cleveland, Ohio, from June of 65. This is going out to SNB in our YouTube chat room, Mr. Edwin Starr. And anybody remember those James Bond movies? This is like a takeoff of that. Edwin Starr on the Rick Tick label. It's called Agent Double Old Soul for SNB. Here you go.
I dig rock and roll music. I can do the twine and the jerk. I wear strictly continental suits and high collar shirts. I've got a reputation of being gentle but bold, and that's why they call me Agent Double O Soul, baby. Agent Double O Soul. They call me Double O Soul, baby. I'm Agent Double O Soul. I don't carry a pistol. I don't wear a false mustache, and you never see me carry around a little black bag. My real name's no secret, but for me it will never be told. I'm just known as Agent Double O Soul, baby. Agent Double O Soul. They call me Double O Soul, baby. I'm Agent Double O Soul. There once was a fella who was down on the rock and roll. He couldn't get himself together. He didn't have no kind of soul. The office put me on his case, and I tracked him down right away. Now he's a DJ on a radio show.
go. That one there by request for SMB in our YouTube chat room. Steve B in our YouTube chat. I didn't get a chance to email you back. I don't think I did. Johnny G's I get so many I got to set aside a couple hours to answer the emails, but that's okay. DJs love to get emails from their listeners. Thank you all for doing that. Johnny G appreciates that. But there you go, the great Edwin Starr from June 1965 on the Rick Tick record label out of Detroit, Michigan, going out to Steve, or going out to SMB in our YouTube chat room. Agent Double O Soul is the name of the tune. Johnny G, Spies for the FBI. You know that song too? There's a bunch of you guys and gals mentioning all these spy songs. What is that Miracles record? Something called I Spy, something like that. There's a record by the Miracles on Tamil about that. Anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Let us continue here. Let's do a touch of the 70s here on the All 60s edition. And I found this request for listener Ron Harry. It's actually a duet. And you know both of these artists. Half of the duet is the lovely Baby Washington. So many great tunes during her career, both solo and with her group called The Hearts. The other half of this duo has his share of releases also, and you may know his big hit with another gal by the name of Dee Dee Ford. The song was called I Need Your Lovin' Every Day. You know that song? Well, I'm talking about Don Gardner. That was a big hit for them back in 1962. So here he is with Baby Washington doing this cover tune, this song originally done by the Marvelettes in 1963 on the Tamla record label. This tune written by Brian Holland, Lamont Dozier, and Freddie Gorman, produced by Bobby Martin and Clarence Lawton. And this charted number 119. It bubbled under on the Billboard charts, number 30 on the R&B chart, and a big number 3 record if you were tuned into WMBM out of Miami, Florida, from 1973, going out to listener Ron Harry in our YouTube chat room. Here's Baby Washington and Don Gardner on the Master 5 label, and their rendition of the tune, Forever. This is for Ron. Here you go, Ron.
Break my heart forever if you want to. I'll play the part of a fool just to be with you forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Darling, forever, forever. You can torment me, take my love for granted, but I'll always be just a fool if I can just be with you.
Yeah, there you go. That one there going out to Ron Harry in our YouTube chat room. Cover tunes here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyltreasure Show. That one there from 1973. That's Baby Washington and Don Gardner and their rendition of the Marvelettes tune Forever. And that one there on the Master 5 record label. She's got a couple of releases on Master 5. I found another one that she does that was in the box too. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. I am your disc jockey here. It was a little bit late to really weird things going on today with the computer. So you will have to, we'll see how far it goes before the copyright police take over Johnny G. But let us continue here, and let's go to Chicago now. Fill a request for Record Ralph in our YouTube chat. I saw Ralph in the chat room there, and I like this record a lot. This group that formed at the Greater Harvest Baptist Church in Chicago sometime around 1960, but they signed with Chess Records in 1962. Their debut single, released in August of 62, was a song called Father Knows Best, okay, was the name of it. But here is their sixth release. Actually, this is the B-side to their sixth release. I think the A-side of this is Voice Your Choice. I think that's it. Is it on here, Charlene? Yes, Voice Your Choice. But this is their sixth of 20 on the Chess record label. And this tune written by the lead singer of the group, his name is Maurice McAllister. So let's give a listen to Maurice McAllister and the Radiants. It's going out to Record Ralph in our YouTube chat room from November 64. It's called If I Only Had You for Record Ralph, the Radiants. Here you go.
Just to make that dream come true. Yes, how I would try. Say to keep you satisfied. A terror star from out the sky. Bring you spring and winter time. Take the colors from a rainbow. Give you the pot of gold. Baby, that's what I do. Said if I only had you. Said if I only had you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, if I only had you, yeah,
There you go. B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Record Ralph in our YouTube chat room. I like that tune there. Maurice McAllister and the Radiance there. Johnny G losing his place here. There you go. November 1964 on the Chess record label. If I Only Had You is the name of the tune. Let us continue here on Vinyl Treasures. Let's fill a request. It's an old request that I have for listener Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. And this is a duet. Okay, we heard a duet there with Baby Washington and Don Gardner. Well, how about a duet consisting of an aunt and her niece? Okay, and they are Barbara and Brenda. And Barbara is Barbara Charlene, did you spell this right? Barbara Gaston. I don't know if that's right, Charlene, with the name. Gaskins thee. That can't be right, Charlene. She is the aunt, okay? Or I will say Barbara's aunt, okay? And Gaskins, okay? Oh gosh, Johnny G having a tough time. Barbara Gaskins is the aunt, and Brenda Gaskins is the niece. Charlene, I don't know what that is. But they're from Kingston, North Carolina, and this was their first of three. Came out on the Heidi label out of New York City, okay? And this is produced by Bert Keys and Tom Dowd from October 64, going out to Chris Reed, Barbara and Brenda on the Heidi label. It's called That's When You've Got Soul, Barbara and Brenda, for Chris Reed. Here you go.
With the
There you go. That one there going out to Chris Reed in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Barbara and Brenda. Barbara and Brenda from October 1964. The Aunt and the Niece on the Heidi record label. Song entitled That's When You've Got Soul is the name of the tune. Actually, that's a B-side, I think, of that 45. But anyway, let us continue here. Let's do a flip side from last week. Again, this flip side requested by one of my UK listeners that tunes into the program. I think when he gets up, tunes in early when it posts up on YouTube, Mr. Mark McHugh. Thank you, Mark, for all your promoting of the show here on Facebook. And last week, I featured this artist born in Central Hatchie, Georgia. I don't know what that is, Charlene. His name was Roy Lee Johnson. Okay, the side I played was for Evan Blatt, a song called Cheer Up Daddy. Cheer Up Daddy's Coming Home was the name of the tune. But Mark McHugh requested the flip side. This is his first of two on the Phillips label, a tune that he wrote. This is produced by Rick Hall. Let's go to December of 1967 by request for Mark McHugh, Roy Lee Johnson on Phillips. It's called Guitar Man. This is for Mark McHugh. I'm sorry, folks, but here you go. Gotta let.
Guitar in my hand, I'm gonna pick myself across the land and prove to you that I'm a man. I'm gonna slide on my knee, I'm gonna play it with my teeth. I'm gonna wail so down and hard, baby, till you see my elbow bleed. My guitar look funny, it make me quite a bit of money. You've been fooling around, Johnny. When I start playing, baby, you are gonna run it. Oh! Do it to me. Got to please y'all. Guitar look funny. It make me quite a bit of money. You've been fooling around, Johnny. When I start willing, baby, you're gonna run it. Oh! Got to feel it. Down on my knees. Doing the sweet tea. Do the fly. Do the jug now. Play the baby.
There you go. Johnny G getting caught here. Hold on a second, folks. I dropped the record on the floor. I don't want to do that. But anyway, yeah, okay, here we go. Now Johnny G's got it. There you go. That one there going out to a Mark McHugh in the UK. Let me get back on the line here. Okay, now Johnny G's on the line. There you go. That's going out to UK listener Mark McHugh. That's the sound of Roy Lee Johnson, December 1967. Guitar Man is the name of the tune. That's on the Phillips record label. Isn't there another song? What is another Guitar Man? That might be Ivart Shiva in our YouTube chat room. Aren't you a guitar man? I think you might be, but we continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Let's fill a request now. Well, almost a request for my moderator, Amy King, in our YouTube chat room. And Amy's been trying to request a song here for a while. And she said to me, Johnny G, I got a record I'd like to hear. Do you have a song by Willie Dixon? Okay, I said, well, what song by Willie Dixon? And I said, a song called I Just Want to Make Love to You by Willie Dixon. I said, well, I don't know if he did the song, but she sent me a link, and he did record the song. He recorded the song, I think, for an LP in 1973, but he did write the song. Okay, he wrote the song for Muddy Waters, which came out on Chess Records in 1954. I would play that. I think I have that record. I would play that on the Saturday night show. But I said, well, you know, Amy, I do have a song that I can play here on the Soul Show of that tune, as done by this gal out of Los Angeles, California. And she was discovered by Johnny Otis. She was 14 years old when he discovered her. Her name, Jamesetta Hawkins, but she recorded as Etta James, and recording for first the Modern record label back in 1955. I think she had a R&B hit with a song called "The Wallflower." I know many of you know that tune, but she would sign with Chess Records, and I think the Cadillac Records revolved around her in that movie. That was like the base of the movie there, really. But let's flip this over here, because this is the flip side of At Last that she does, that some of you have requested here on the program before. But let's fill a request here for Amy King in our YouTube chat room from December of 1960, Etta James on the Argo label. Again, this is the tune written by Willie Dixon, first done by Muddy Waters, but let's give a listen to this version from 1960. And this is Etta James with I Just Want to Make Love to You. This is going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Here you go.
Slave. I don't want you to work all day, but I want you to be true. I just want to make love to you, love to you, love to you. All I want to do is wash your clothes. Want to keep you indoors. There is
There you go. That's a great sound of Etta James here on the All 60s edition. Whoops, I can't even get to my... JohnnyGs discombobulated tonight, as it is. But there you go. That one there going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. That is the sound of Etta James, December 1960 on the Argo record label. I Just Want to Make Love to You is the name of the tune, and originally done, I guess we'll say, by Muddy Waters. Did that in 1954 on the Chess record label. Let's fill a request now for a Canadian listener, Gary Spring, in our YouTube chat room, for this artist by the name of James McCleese. James McCleese, he was born in 1942. I have a record by him it's on a red label. It's actually a rare record. I forget the name of forget the label. Bought it from Jerry Diaz for $100. It's probably his first record, I think. But this one is not his first release. This one is on Frank Guida's SPQR record label. Of course, you may know his biggest hit. It was called If You Want to Be Happy for the Rest of Your Life, Never Make a Pretty Woman Your Wife. That was his #1 record, biggest seller there for Mr. Jimmy Soul. Had 12 releases on the SPQR record label. And this is his, this is his first release, okay? His first release on SPQR, written by Norman Spann and produced by Frank Guida. This did chart on the Billboard chart, was number 22 on Billboard, was number 20 on the R&B chart, and this was a big #1 record on WEEL out of Fairfax, Virginia. You would think so. The label out of Virginia. This one from December 61 going out to Gary Spring in our YouTube chat room. Jimmy Soul. It's called Twistin' Matilda, parentheses, and the Channel. Here you go, Gary, for you.
From me and she still from you.
There you go. That one there going out to Gary Spring in our YouTube chat room there. That's the sound of Jimmy Soul. Jimmy Soul on the SPQR record label there. That one there released in December of 1961. It's called Twistin' Matilda and the Channel is the name of the tune. And that was in my aunt's collection. She got that in one of the boxes she got from the jukebox dealer. You know, they'd have, and it was funny because a lot of the records that would come out of the jukebox, and I don't know why, maybe somebody out there knows why, sometimes they would be, I don't know if they would, if it was, they'd put like a scratch on the, I don't know what it was like it's a scratch. Is it on this one? I don't know. Yeah, there is a scratch on there. Maybe for the whatever type of jukebox it is to grab the record or something. I don't know. But they had these marks on it. I was like, what is this? You know, some are worse than others, but some of them weren't that bad. This one's not that bad. I'll hold it up to the webcam and you can check it out. But let us continue here. And let's fill a request for listener Bill Olb. Bill Olb in New Jersey. He will be my special guest tomorrow on the 16th at 1 p.m. from 1 to 4. Bill Olb will be returning here to the Johnny G Studios for his Gospel Special number 5. Now, this will be a gospel show of battling song formats, rhythm and blues versus soul harmony, with more than 20 artists not played on previous shows that Bill has been here. So there are going to be some new artists that you haven't heard before, and you will be able to make a comparison of rhythm and blues to soul harmony, but with a gospel flavor. The theme is gospel, but you would think they were rhythm and blues records, like secular, but they're not. They have a gospel theme. So that should be interesting. And Bill puts a lot of time and effort into the show, like Johnny G does, with information about the groups and the release dates, etc. So tune in tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon here, October 16, 2025, my special in-studio guest will be Bill Olb. And we're going to talk about more in-studio guests also coming here to the program as we continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. And fill a request for Bill Olb. And Bill always supplies Johnny G with great requests. And this is another one here for this singer from Hertford, North Carolina, that he was blind from birth. His name, Edward Little Buster Forehand, and he recorded as Little Buster. Now, he was signed to Jerry Blaine's Jubilee Records in late 1964, had 5 releases on the Jubilee label. This was his first, a song that he wrote. Okay, this is produced by Mickey Elkner and Steve Bayane. This charted number 23 on WJMO out of Cleveland, Ohio. This is from November 64. Well, this didn't he record on Arlen first before this? Or Johnny G might be going blind. November 1964, Little Buster on the Jubilee label, going out to listener Bill Olb. It's called Lookin' for a Home. This is for Bill Olb. Here you go, Bill.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa, darling, I need you so much. And I was lost by a river, and I couldn't find a home, and I didn't have nowhere where to roam. Oh, will somebody hear me, help me, please. I'm just a lonely boy. Whoa, yeah. I ain't got no home. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Somebody please give me peace of mind. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh,
There you go. What is that? Johnny G getting. Listen, Johnny G wishes he had everything in mint. I got some questionable records tonight. I do. But hopefully we'll get to all of them here. But anyway, there you go. That one there going out to listener Bill Old will be my special in-studio guest tomorrow. So please join us tomorrow afternoon beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 to 4. Bill will be here. That one there, though, November 64. Little Buster's his name. It's on the Jubilee record label. Looking for a Home is the name of the tune. You don't have to look for any home on a Wednesday evening. You need to be right here on Oldies and More Radio, also on YouTube listening to Johnny G. Tell your friends about it. You can look at Johnny G in the privacy of your own home. You could be relaxing on your sofa like I know many of you are doing, but also you can be laying in bed looking at your phone possibly, or sitting down at the kitchen table like my mother is tuned into the tablet, tuned into the Vinyltreasure show. Now let us continue here and let's fill a request for Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. As thank you, Busta, for your request here. This group had 8 releases on James Brown's People label, which was based out of Augusta, Georgia. And Busta requested the group's 5th release, their 5th of 8, on the People label. This was recorded at International Studios in Augusta, Georgia. Now, the session included Isaiah Ike Oakley, Daryl Hassan Jameson, that must be Jerome, Charlene, Jerome Jason Stanford. They were all trumpeteers. I think that's how you say it. They were on the trumpet. Maceo Parker, he was the alto sax and flutes. St. Clair Pinckney on tenor sax. L.D. Williams on tenor sax. Jimmy Nolan on guitar. Harlan Cheesy Martin on guitar, Fred Thomas on bass, John Jabo Starks on drums, and the band leader and credit on this goes to Fred Wesley, who is also on trombone. And he was born in Columbus, Georgia, and they are James Brown's backing band also. They're known as the JBs. This is written and produced by lead singer James Brown. This charted number 22 on Billboard, number 1 on the R&B chart, and this was also number 1 on WDAS in Philadelphia, PA. From April of 1973, this is going out to Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. Fred Wesley and the JBs on the People label. It's called Doing It to Death. This is for Busta Bass. Here you go.
Hit it. Yo, how you feel, brother? Feeling good. You feel good? Feeling good. It's groovy. Play so much bone, brother. How you feel, man? I feel all right. I'll call your name. I don't want no people to know you're in here. How you feel, fella? Hey, yeah. Sure getting down. Look at him. Ha. We're gonna have a fun, good time. 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 Let's take 'em up, Fred. We gotta take you high, yeah. groove like this groove. Oh, you say I got to get high. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Like way up young, man. Ah, and things. And things. Look here. Somebody got a groove like this. You know.
There we go. We're having a jamming time here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That one there going out to Bust a Bass in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Fred Wesley and the JBs with the James Brown on lead there. Doing It to Death is the name of the tune. That one there came out in April of 1973 on the People record label. Johnny G here on a Wednesday as we continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Let's fill a request now for listener L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. And you all know this next, we got another duet here. Okay, another duet. And this is Marvin Gaye with Tammi Terrell. And let me see. Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell. And this is actually, we're going to hear the B-side of the 45 first here. And let me see here. This was their third release on the Tamla record label out of Detroit, Michigan. And it's Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell, November 1967. I'm trying to read this thing going backwards here. Charlene's got them. Well, she didn't know which one I was going to play first, but we're going to play the one that L.A. Arch requested, which is a B-side. When he heard the flip side of this record, he flipped out. And I used to listen to both sides of this 45 also. November 1967, this tune written by Marvin Gaye. This side did chart too. Charted number 68 on Billboard, 27 on the R&B chart. And this was also charted number 2, Arch, on WOL in Washington, D.C. Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell. This is the B-side. It's called If This World Were Mine. This is going out to L.A. Arch. Here you go.
If this world were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine, I'd give you the flowers
king with wealth untold. You could have anything if this world were mine. I'd give you each day so sunny and blue. If you wanted the moonlight, I'd give you that too. If this world were mine, I'd give you anything.
Oh, baby, you're my consolation, and there's no hesitation when you want me, honey, just call me.
And oh, you're my inspiration. I feel so much sensation when I'm in your arms, when you squeeze me.
Every sky would be blue, long as you're loving me.
With you here in my arms, life is so wonderful.
Give me plenty loving, baby. Give me plenty loving, honey. Keep on loving me. You know I need you, baby. Really, really need you, honey. Keep on loving.
There you go. B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That's the great Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell. That is their third of eight, I think they did on the Tamla record label. If This World Were Mine, that one there by request for L.A. Arch. Let's give a listen to the flip side of this too, because the flip side brings back lots of memories to your host, Johnny G. Now, I was only 9 years old when this record came out, but I do remember it vividly because my aunt used to play the record. She did. And this is Marvin Gaye, and really Tammy Montgomery was her real name, but she recorded as Tammi Terrell. She just left us too early. It was horrible that she passed away March 16th, 1970. She was only 24 years old. She had like a brain tumor, cancerous brain tumor. And she just collapsed on stage, and then she really couldn't record anymore. And they were still putting out their records, but it was just a tragedy, it was. But I remember this song vividly. I think this is Nick Ashford and Valerie Simpson. They wrote this tune here from November 1967. This is the intended A-side. Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell on Tamla Records. It's called If I Could Build My Whole World Around You. We'll send it out to L.A. Arch. Here you go.
True love and
Yeah, what a great record. You know, this music just really, it just never gets old. I'm telling you, it just never gets old. It brings back lots of memories to your host, Johnny G. There you go. We'll send it out to L.A. Arch. That's the sound of Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell, November 1967 release on the Tamla label, If I Could Build My Whole World Around. You know, they look so good together when they were on, when you would see them on TV performing, or if you went to see them performing out there. They sang and looked good together, but they were not romantically involved, although it kind of seemed like they were, but they were not. And but they just kind of portrayed that. And again, they got together in 1967. But Tammy Montgomery has some earlier releases that are pretty good. If You See Bill is a good one that she does on the Scepter record label. Johnny G here on a Wednesday. I am your Wednesday night disc jockey right here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. And if you are new to this program, please consider subscribing. I don't know what's going on with YouTube with these email things in the chat room. There was some kind of update here. I had all my settings were messed up on the webcam, and my mother couldn't sign in, so I had to run down there before I came on to do that. So I don't know what they do with these darn updates. Pains in the butts they are. And then they give Johnny G trouble here when I do my program. So I don't know. But let us continue here. Let's fill a request now. I didn't think I had this record, Frank, but I did. I saw it down in the box, just randomly in the box. I said, wait a minute. Did Frank and Jerry Gingaro request this tune? And they did. This group is out of New Jersey. First recording in 1969 for the Symbol label as the Superbs on Symbol Records. Do I have that record? I don't know. Then in 1970, they would change their name to Devotion, and this is on Jerry Ross's Colossus label. This tune written, produced, and arranged by Paul Kaiser. Now, this is the same group that recorded for Catamount. We said Symbol and Sue. This charted regionally. This was a number 36 record on WVON out of Chicago. And the gal on lead here, her name is Phyllis Harris. She's the lead singer. This is a touch of the 70s here, September 1970 release. The group is called Devotion. It's on Colossus, and this is for Frank and Jerry Gingaro. And the song is called Dawning of Love. This is for Frank and Jerry. Here you go.
As the sun rises, it begins another day with all kinds of people trying to make it some way. Young black and white children protesting everywhere. They're only trying to show the world that they really care. They want no more wars, fighting to cease. Can you condemn a young child for wanting peace? Because love, the dawning of love is here. Ooh, love, so hate will disappear. For 100 years or more,
There you go. That one there by request for Frank and Jerry Gingaro. That is the sound of Devotion. Devotion is the name of the tune from September 1970. It's on the Colossus record label. The song is called Dawning of Love is the name of the tune. That's Phyllis Harris on lead. I want to say that I'm going to promote... now, those of you that tune into my Saturday night show, you know that Karen Ephron will be a guest host on Johnny G's Vinyltreasure show on November 13th. So that'll be next month. But Karen's sister, Elaine Wade, she's going to be doing a guest spot on the Rhythm and Blues Serenade, which is hosted by Frank Gingaro and his partner Gordon Skagberg. Now that can be heard on Sundays beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WRHU-FM 88.7, and you can listen on the stream, WRHU.org. Now, she will be a guest playing records on this coming Sunday on the 18th. I think it's the 18th. And Karen was so nice to give me a little write-up of her about her sister. Those of you that might not know Elaine Wade, but she's Karen Ephron's sister, and she has been collecting records since childhood and became specifically interested in rhythm and blues groups after her family moved to Philadelphia. And during kind of like the doo-wop revival, she would tune into Jerry Blavat, who was a big influence in her taste of music, and she began doing guest shows, like going to shows, collector shows on the radio that were aired on different stations in the U.S. In 1992, did many guest appearances really over the last 3 decades. Now, those the stations that she did guest hosts on were WFUV, WHBK, in Chicago, WKHS in Maryland, WRHU, which she's going to be on WRHU, the Rhythm and Blues Serenade, this coming Sunday. Now, in the 90s, she had a special interest in California groups, making many trips from her home in Wisconsin to Southern California. She went to the Southern California Doo-Wop Society, serving as host at one of their shows. And in the last 15 years, she's moved to specialize in soul harmony and has an outstanding collection of very rare records of this genre. Now, prior to his passing, she did shows at the University of Chicago with Bob Aberman, and one of the leading authorities in the genre at the time. And for the last 10 years, she has done annual soul harmony specials with Skipper Wessner on WVLT in Vineland, New Jersey. And Sunday she will be, as I mentioned, a guest on the Rhythm and Blues Serenade on WRHU with Frank Gingaro and Gordon Skagberg. So that is a rare treat, and you should check her out. She's going to bring real records, and should be interesting. So that's this coming Sunday, the 18th. I think it's the 18th. That is on WRHU-FM 88.7. You can listen to it on WRHU.org. So you can check out Elaine Wade. That is Karen Ephron's sister. And that should be interesting. I'll be tuning into that. But let us continue here on the All 60s edition. And this is a request for listener Leonard Mancini. I don't know if Leonard is in the, I didn't see Leonard in the chat room. Maybe he is. But this is the debut single for this group. Out of where, Charlene? I think they're out of... Is it out of... I don't know where. This is on Buddy Jones's Bunny record label. This is their debut single. This tune written by the lead singer. His name is James Stuck Sturkey is his name. And this is from October of 1965. The group is called the Millionaires. I think this is the same group, if I'm not mistaken, that also recorded for the Philips label. Is that the case? Maybe Mark Speck can clarify that. But October 65, the Millionaires on the Big Bunny label, going out to Leonard Mancini. The song is called Breakdown. This is for Leonard. Here you go.
Now that you're sorry for all that you've done, come back and tell me that I'm still the one, yeah. Say you didn't mean it, tell me we won't part. Come on, baby, pour out your heart. Come on, baby, pour out your heart. Come on, baby, pour out your heart. Break down and cry to me. Show me that one big deal. Admit that you're sorry and break down, break down, break down, break down. You sure treated me wrong, baby. Cheated is true. Now your new love has gone, baby. He cheated on you. Well, break down and cry to me. Show me that one big tear. Admit that you're sorry and break down, break down, break down, break down. You've been playing around, baby. What a mess you got in. Now there's talk over town, baby. You're guilty of sin. Well, break down and cry to me. Show me that one big tear. Admit that you're sorry and break down, break down, break down, break down. Come back and say I'm the one guy for you. From now on you're gonna be true. Just tell me that we'll never part. Come on, baby, pour out your heart. Come on, baby, pour out your heart. Come on, baby, pour out your heart. Break down and cry to me. Show me that one big tear. Admit that you're sorry and break down, break down, break down. Come on and break down. Come on and break down. Break down, baby.
There you go, the sound of the Millionaires. The Millionaires, that's actually the way this right up is backwards here. This is their second release on the Big Bunny record label, October 1965. Their first release was no, this is wrong. Okay, their first release was October 65, I Thought About You, which I have featured here on the program. This was their second release, which came out in April of 1966. I don't know where this information's coming from here. But anyway, let's flip it over here for Leonard Mancini. And this is the same group that had two releases on the Philips record label, which I have featured here on the program. But let's play the flip side too, because Leonard also liked the flip side here. This is from April of 1966. They're called the Millionaires. The Millionaires Breakdown was the intended A side. This is the B side. It's called, in parentheses, I Never Know When to Leave. I Should Leave Now. It's The Party is the name of the tune. This is going out to Leonard Mancini.
I never know when to leave the party. I never know when to go. I never know when the fun is over. When to pack up and blow. I never know when my welcome's worn out. Maybe I'm done that way. Something inside me always makes me
Yeah, B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure show. I apologize, folks. Johnny G not in a good mood today for lots of reasons. But there you go, by request there for Leonard Mancini. That's an A and B side. We heard the B side there. That is the second release for a group called the Millionaires. And supposedly Milton Greer is on lead. I hope that is correct, Charlene. April 1966. I never knew when to leave the party. Johnny G wants to leave now is what I want to leave. But let us continue here on the Vinyltreasure show. Well, this one's not going to be messed up here as we fill a request now for listener Kid Kilowatt. Thank you, JT, for your email, as I really appreciate all the emails that I receive from you, the listeners. And I try to answer each and every one when I get the time to do that. So thank you all for that, as you are so very nice with your correspondence to me about the show and about collecting and your questions and everything else. So that is really important to Johnny G. And sometimes things don't go as I want it to go. But anyway, we make the best of it. But this is a request for Kid Kilowatt, this singer born in Jonesville, Louisiana. Sam, you must know this singer. I'm sure you do if you're still tuned into the program. This group, I should say, he first recorded with Red Smiley and the Veltones. That was back in 1959. I think I have that release on the Gin record label with his pal Clint West, who sang lead for the group. And the group would later, in 1964, record as Clint West and the Boogie Kings. But then in 1965, this singer would be in a duet with Clint as Clint and Tammi. I don't think I have that release. That was on the Fontana record label. I think I got to check. Maybe I do. It's possible. Sometimes you never know with Johnny G. But then he went solo in April of 1966. His debut single was a cover of Don Gibson's 1956 MGM release called Sweet Dreams, and was a big hit for him. I think it was number 15 on the Billboard chart, national Billboard chart. It was released locally. I showed you the Gin copy. This is the local release on Gin Records, but nationally it came out on MSL, which was distributed by Jamie Guyton. And a lot of the smaller labels, independent labels that couldn't handle the distribution would contract with these bigger labels, and they would be able to get it out under their names. But of course, they would distribute it. But Kid Kilowatt requested the B side of the 45. It's a great two-sided record. I'm going to flip it over to hear the flip too, because this was a record my aunt had in her collection. Now, the song, this flip side, is a song he wrote. His name is Tommy McLain, and this is produced by Floyd Soilu, if I said that right. I might not have. And he's the one who also, one of the owners of the MSL record label, and it was produced by him, and also Huey Moe produced it. So let's give a listen to Tommy McLain. This is by request for Kid Kilowatt, May 66, featuring it on MSL. The song is called I Need You So, for Kid Kilowatt. Here you go.
I need you so good. I don't want you to go, girl. Won't you please wait? It's not too late. Don't leave me now. Not the first time, but it's the last time. Please don't be mad, it makes me sad. Don't leave me now. Listen, It's starting to rain. Teardrops from my eyes. You got me down on my knees now. You should realize I need you so good. I don't want you to go, girl. Won't you please wait? It's not too late. Don't leave me now. Say it to you one more time. It's starting to rain, baby. Teardrops from my eyes. You got me down on my knees, woman. You should realize I need you so good. Oh, and I really, 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 really don't want you to go, girl. Won't you please wait? It's not too late. Don't leave me now. Can't you stay just a little bit longer, baby? Oh, you know.
Yeah, sounds of Louisiana here on the Vinyltreasure show. That one they're going out to Kid Kilowatt. Let's flip the 45 over, give a listen to the A side of the 45. This was a big hit for him, and this is the Don Gibson tune. This was the hit side, number 15 on the Billboard chart. Hold on a second. And I had this, my aunt had this on the, Jamie put out an LP, and they were all, Barbara Lynn was on the LP, and a bunch of other, bunch of other Jamie Guyton artists. And this was on the album too, and she liked the record a lot, so we're going to play it here. This is the intended A-side here. We flip over Kid Kilowatt's B-side there, I Need You So. His name is Tommy McLain, featuring it on MSL Records, May 1966. This is the A-side. It's called Sweet Dreams. Here you go. There you go. That's Tommy McLain. Tommy McLain, that is the intended A-side there, his rendition of the tune. You may know the song. It was really done by Don Gibson first back in 1956, but Patsy Cline, you may remember her version of that tune also, which I think that was the one that I think came to the public. They thought it was her tune, but it really was not. It was Don Gibson. But that was a hit for Tommy McLain. Prior to that, we heard the flip side, which is a great tune. I Need You So is the flip side of that, which was for Kid Kilowatt. And speaking of Louisiana, okay, he's been listening for a while here. He's been communicating with Johnny G. So many people that have found out about this program, and one of them is Sam Muffaletto. And Sam Muffaletto, he has a... on Facebook, if you're a member of Facebook, you should look at his Louisiana Jukebox Cafe, okay, where he covers, and plus he's a collector of all kind of anything relating to Louisiana artists, records, pictures, anything, 45's, LPs, information, clippings, everything else. And I am following him, and you can actually search on the website there for artists. And he wrote a book, and I want to mention it to you, the listeners here. And the book is called "I'm Leaving It Up to Me." It's kind of like a history of Sam Montel. He owned the Montel record label. This is the book. Okay, S.J. Montalbano. He owned Montel Records, and there is some cool information inside this book. And I didn't know that he was a concert promoter also, which was interesting. But if you're familiar with the label, but some of the chapters in here, okay. It says here, there's some stuff about Elvis going to Graceland, Cosmo Matassa Connection, talks about Cosmo Matassa, John Fred and the Mob. You remember John Fred of Judy in Disguise Frame, but they had a record in the 50s called Shirley. Let me see, The Making of Dale Houston. Well, Dale and Grace had a big hit with I'm Leaving It Up to You on the Montel label. There's, let me see, the dynamic duo. I don't know what that's about. Kent Rowell to Duke Royal and the Big Luther, the Big King Boogie, Sitting on the Dock of the Mississippi. There's something about Otis Redding in here. So there's pictures, and it's an easy read. There's a picture of Dick Clark. There's a bunch of things in here. So you should check it out. And the book is still available. If you go to, there's a website that Sam maintains. It's called sammontel.com. And you can purchase the book there. If you go there, there's a button called Shop. And they have other items there. There's CDs, T-shirts, etc. You can order there. And there's a little write-up, a small tribute to S.J. Samuel Joseph Montalbano, a.k.a. Sam Montel. So this is the book here. I'm showing it to you. Again, put together by Sam Muffaletto. You could check it out. Johnny G's got it. Look what's on the back. The Jimi Hendrix Experience on the back side there. So check out the book. And also check out Louisiana Jukebox Cafe and tell Sam that Johnny G sent you there. You should do that. So there you go. But let us continue here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Let's fill a request here for Malcolm Baumgart in our YouTube chat room. And where I lost my place. Yeah, here we go. And this gal was born in Coffeyville, Kansas, but she would move to Los Angeles, California, and she was the sister of Cornell Gunter. I said that right, Don Folletti. Cornell Gunter of the Flares, and she started out singing in the 1950s with a group called the Queens, and she had releases on Flair and Modern, and I usually feature her on the 1950s show, but she had some solo releases, and here's one she did on the Tangerine label. It's a pretty cool, soulful record that Malcolm Baumgart requested. This one released in January of 1965. Her name is Shirley Gunter. Shirley Gunter on Tangerine for Malcolm in our YouTube chat room. The song is called Stuck Up. This is for Malcolm. Here you go. There you go. That's a cool tune there. And usually that's actually a later sound by Shirley Gunter. Shirley Gunter, January 65 release there. That one there going out to Malcolm Baumgart, UK listener, still up listening to the Vinyltreasure show. It's on the Tangerine record label. Stuck Up is the name of the tune. Johnny G ain't stuck up, I can tell you that much, as we continue here on the Vinyltreasure show. Fill a request now for Gary McLinden in our YouTube chat room, as this is a pair, well, this is a pair of, well, a group of brothers, not a pair of brothers, a group of brothers whose roots began in gospel, and many of their releases have gospel sound, well, a gospel sound to them, but they are originally from Shelby, Mississippi. They moved to Chicago, first recording for the Federal record label in the early 1960s. They signed with Russell Sims' label, which was out of Nashville, Tennessee. They had 11 releases on the label, and Gary requested their fifth. This tune written by brother Andrew Kelly. It features Robert Kelly on lead. This charted number 8 on WAAM. Yeah, AME, WAME in Miami, Florida, from November 65 by request for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. Here are the Kelly brothers on Sims. It's called Falling in Love Again for Gary McClendon. Here you go.
You don't know where you're going. It will make my heart feel burdened, and I don't know for certain just why it's happening this way. But I promised myself a long time ago it would never happen to me. But I'm falling in love again. Yes, I am. And listen, I hope you don't break my heart no more. Listen,
there you go. That one there by request for Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of the Kelly Brothers. The Kelly Brothers November 65 release on the Sims record label. Falling in Love Again is the name of the tune. That's their fifth of, 11 releases on the Sims record label. Great group they are, the Kelly Brothers. Let us continue now. Let's fill a request for listener Edmund Williams. I found this one. It's not in the greatest shape, but I found it. Finally found it. Been looking for a while down in the no humidity basement. This singer, born James Walker on August 13th, 1921 in Helena, Arkansas, but you know him better as Jimmy McCracklin, singer, pianist, songwriter, and mainly blues, I would say, really, at least for his early career, spans 7 decades, beginning in 1945, writing almost 1,000 songs. I mean, that is a lot of songs. Recorded over 100 singles and releasing over 30 LPs during his career. And his 45's begin in 1951, I think, on Swing Time Records. And I think I have some 78s on Swing Time by him. But he recorded on many labels during his career: Peacock, Modern, Premium, Irma, Mercury. Now in the 60s on High Records, Chess, Art Tone, and this one, Imperial Records. This one's on Imperial. Had 16 releases on Imperial, and Edmund requested his 13th release. This tune he wrote with Don Roby which is interesting. So I wonder if this was possibly in the can or he re-recorded it. I don't know. But this did chart number 25 on KFOX out of Los Angeles, California. This is from December of 1965. Mr. Jimmy McCracklin on Imperial Records for Edmund Williams. How many of you, I don't know any Beulahs. Do you know anybody named Beulah? The only Beulah I know was from that movie, what is that, Creep Show? There was a Beulah there. I don't know any other Beulahs. Maybe you know Beulah. But anyway, that's the name of the tune, Beulah. This is for Edmund Williams, Jimmy McCracklin. Here you go.
Beulah!
I know the end must come. You can't see it now. You say you're having your fun.
Don't you know?
You got to reap what you sow.
Beulah!
No matter what you do, when it come back, you're gonna hurt some too.
Don't you know?
You got to reap what you sow. You lost the children and you went away.
Beulah!
You play the game
Beulah!
night and day.
Beulah!
Broke my heart and you left me crying.
Beulah!
It's your time, baby, but I'll have mine.
Beulah! Don't you know?
You got to reap what you sow. You lost the children and you went away to play the game night and day. Broke my heart and you made me cry. Tell me now, baby, just the reason why.
Don't you know?
You got to reap what you sow. You're too much. You're too much. Come on home. I need you. You know I love you. You're much too much. You're out of sight.
There you go. That song is called Beulah. That one there going out to Edmund Williams. That is Jimmy McCracklin, December 1965 on the Imperial record label. We're also going to flip the 45 over here because Edmund requested the B-side, well, the flip side of the 45. I think this charted too, by the way. This tune is a song, again, a song he wrote with, well, did I say that right the first time? Yeah, he did. A song he wrote together with Don Roby. He was the owner of Duke, Imperial, and Peacock. And this charted number 92. So this was the national. This was the side that was national. Number 92 on Billboard, 11 on the R&B chart. And this was a big number one record on WAWA in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So let's flip over Beulah from December 65 by Jimmy McCracklin on Imperial. And you get this tune. It's called My Answer. This is going out to Edmund Williams. Here you go.
This is my answer.
I received your letter saying you were sorry and you wanted to come on back home to me.
This is my answer.
So I decided to answer and tell you, baby, things ain't the way they used to be.
'Cause I've been hurt.
Now I found me someone else that I believe appreciate my love and good.
This is my answer.
And I'm not going to mistreat them because things ain't going like you thought they would.
'Cause I've been hurt.
Now all I can say,
I'm sorry for you.
for 40 days and nights you made me suffer before you called back on the telephone.
And I was hurt.
But I know you was just brainwashed, baby. You couldn't give it up and come on back home.
And here is my answer.
So I finally fell on my knees when I realized your love, you didn't want me to have it.
'Cause I was hurt.
And I felt so close to your love then sometime I felt like I could just reach out and grab it.
Here's my answer.
Now all I can say, I'm sorry for you. Now you said right here in your own letter that you lied and said I did you wrong.
And this is my answer.
And you know you didn't care if I live or died then, baby, or worry about how I got along.
That really hurt.
So just before I close my letter, remember, I said one day you would be
crying.
Broken hearted and worried, baby, without a love just like
and
me.
This is my answer.
Now all I can say, I'm sorry for you.
There you go. That one there going out to Edmund Williams in Queens, New York. That's the sound of Jimmy McCracklin. Jimmy McCracklin on the Imperial record label. That's my answer. Prior to that, we heard Beulah, and that was his 13th of 16 releases. And Aunt Beulah, I think I remember it from Creep Show. You know, I was cleaning 45's today. Okay, my father comes into the room. And I told him to sit down. He was like, and the VA nurse is coming tomorrow to see him, and Bill's going to be here too tomorrow. So I put on, AMC is having like a horror fest on. So I thought possibly they might have a decent horror movie on. Are you kidding? I mean, they were showing like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm like, and he's like, what is this? I says, I'm not watching this. I was like, what is this? Why don't they put on like some of those cool 1950s movies? I mean, who wants to see that, you know, those chopped up films there? Everything was like it was just horrible. I says, I'm not cleaning records to this. I put on the Mississippi I think it was from Saturday. They had Mississippi against Washington State. I says, I'm going to watch this game, even though it's past. I didn't know the score. But whatever happened to the old 50s horror flicks? Like, put on, like, The Thing, or put on, like, The Behemoth, or even The Blob with Steve McQueen. That's a cool movie. Or put on with something with 50s music in it, like The Tarantula. I think Svengoolie puts those on, I think, which are cool. I like 1950s horror flicks. I mean, Them was on, which was we were talking about that. And imagine if they did that today, but maybe it's, I don't know, why wouldn't they do it? You got all this gore and stuff. I don't like it. Not anymore. Listen, Halloween was okay, but it was when it gets into the cut-up films, I'm not into that, and I didn't want to do that while cleaning the 45s. Anyway, I digress. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request for Ivart Shiva. I wasn't sure I had this record in the collection, but I came across a whole bunch of Alston 45s downstairs in the no humidity basement. And you know this gal from Miami, Florida. She made her debut in 1967 on the Solid Soul label, and that's, I think, is a very in-demand 45 by the Northern Soul Collectors. But she also recorded for Deep City Records out of Miami. But she had 30 releases on Henry Stone and Steve Alamo's Alston label, which was out of what? Hialeah, Florida? Okay. This tune, written by Alan Toussaint, Alan Toussaint, okay, produced by Willie Clark. Now, this charted This charted number 26 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 2 record on WMBM out of Miami, Florida. And this was, well, with other things here, numbers, wait a minute. I don't know what that is down there, Charlene. That doesn't make sense. But this is like, it doesn't sound like a 1974 record, but it was released in October of 74. This is her 18th of 30 releases on the Alston record label. And this is a request for Ivar Shiva. Let's give a listen to Betty Wright, Mrs. Cleanup Woman Betty Wright, on the Alston record label. And it's called Shura Shura for Ivar Shiva. Here you go. There you go. That one there by request for Ivar Shiva in our YouTube chat room. Copyright Police came out on that 45 for some reason. That one there from October 1974. Betty Wright. Betty Wright. So many great releases for her on the Alston label. Shura Shura is the name of the tune. Johnny G is your Shura here for a Wednesday evening. Thank you all for being here. If you are new to the program or you have a request, you can email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact number to do that. And if I have the 45, I'll feature it. Sometimes I look for the records. I don't try to pay. I don't like buying big records on eBay because I don't want to pay the sales tax on a big record. It's like crazy. I used to buy some pretty big records on eBay, made some really big finds for some of the rare records in my 50s and early 60s show. But anyway, let us continue here. Let's fill a request for Oldies Fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith. in our YouTube chat room as we head to Detroit, Michigan. I think the copyright police will stay out for this group. They first signed with Berry Gordy Jr.'s Motown Records in 1961. Then they moved over to the subsidiary Gordy Records, and their first on Gordy would become the group's biggest hit. And you know the song. It was a song called Do You Love Me? It came out in 1962. They would have 9 releases on the Gordy label. This was their second. This was their follow-up of Do You Love Me? This tune, written and produced by Berry Gordy Jr. It features Billy Gordon on lead. This did chart on Billboard, number 43 on Billboard, 21 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number 4 record if you were tuned into WAMS out of Wilmington, Delaware. Let's go to November of 62 for the Contours. The Contours on Gordy. For oldies fan, it's called Shake Sherry for Joseph Smith. Here you go. There you go. Sound of the Contours here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyltreasure Show. That's going out to Oldies fan in our YouTube chat room, Joseph Smith. That is a Billy Gordon on lead with the Contours. Their second release, a follow-up to Do You Love Me? Shake Sherry is the name of the tune, November 62 release. Johnny G here. We are in Vinyltreasure overtime, although I was late. How many minutes was I late, folks? Just somebody can type into the chat room how late Johnny G was. We'll try to make up that time here. So the copyright police just came out, but I was a half hour late. Was it a half hour? Not quite. But let's fill a request now for listener Avatar, a.k.a. Charles Ellis, in our YouTube chat room. And for this singer, his real name was Richard Wayne Penniman. a.k.a. you know him, as Little Richard out of Macon, Georgia, and first recorded for RCA Records back in 1951, but it was 1955 when he signed with Art Roop Specialty Record Label, had a whole bunch of hits on the Specialty label, and mainly I think his first hit was a song called Tutti Frutti. I don't like Tutti Frutti. Johnny G's a vanilla guy. I like vanilla custard. How many calories in that? I haven't had one. Me and Barbara used to go for that ice cream all the time. It is not healthy, though. But anyway, but he recorded for a number of labels. I think I played one, was it on the last Wednesday show on the OK label? But he recorded for Mercury, recorded for a lot of different labels. And he did 5 on Vivian Carter's VJ label. Now, Avatar requested his 5th. And this did chart. This charted number 92 on Billboard, was 12 on the R&B chart, and this was a number 6 on WJLD out of Fairfield, Alabama. And this tune written by Don Covey and produced by Calvin Carter. Let's go to October of 1965 by request for Charles Ellis, a.k.a. Avatar, in our YouTube chat room, Little Richard. It's called I Don't Know What You've Got, parentheses, but It's Got Me. This is part 1. This is for Avatar. Here you go.
You party all the time. You don't mean me no good. I'd leave you if I only could. Baby, I don't know what you got. Honey, I don't know what you got, but it's got me. I believe it's got me. You're not very much to look at, but you know just where it's at. You don't have one thing in mind. Still, I can't leave you behind. Baby, I don't know what you got. Honey, I don't know what you got, but it's got me. I'm telling you, it's got me. Baby, 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 I feel so all alone. Sometimes I just cry, I sigh, sometimes I even moan. Because, baby, I don't know what it is, but I find myself living at your will. Oh, baby, please.
There you go. That one there by request for listener Avatar. So who is playing? So wait a minute. Who is playing guitar on that? Avatar asked the question. I don't know. I'm curious. Is Jimi Hendrix? Jimi Hendrix on guitar. That is really cool. And there you go. That one. I didn't know that. So thank you for revealing that, Charles. That one, October 1965. I don't know what you've got, but it's got me. On Vivian Carter's VJ record, Little Richard. That one there going out to Avatar, Charles Ellis, in our YouTube chat room. Got to get one in here for Grayland here. before the copyright police come in. I don't think they'll come in on this record here, though. Actually, I'm going to play the flip side of this, too, because I bought this 45 when it came out. And this is a request for Graylin, a.k.a. a G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room. And you may know this family group, okay? And they have, wait a minute. What do we got here, Charlene? They were gospel. This is not a gospel record. She copied this she cheated is what she did. But they signed with Stax Records. They had a bunch of gospel releases on the VJ record label, but they went secular, and they signed with Stax Records in the 1970s, and this this is their 8th release for the Stax label. Actually, this is the I'm sorry, folks. Johnny G, if you could laugh at yourself, that is like the best thing, to laugh at yourself. But anyway, this is actually the B-side of the 45. We're going to flip it over because I like the flip side too. But this is their 6th release on the Stax label. I'm even losing my voice, folks. This tune written by Betty Crutcher and Bobby Manuel. This is produced by Al Bell. It features Mavis Staples on lead. A touch of the 70s here, November 1970. Let's give a listen to the Staples Singers on the Stax label. This going out to Graylin in our YouTube chat room. It's called Love is Plentiful. This is for a Graylin, the Staples Singers. Here you go. There you go, by request for Graylin in our YouTube chat room. Song entitled Love is Plentiful. That is the sound of the Staples Singers there. Mavis Staples on lead for that one on the Stax record label. What did I say that was? Their 8th release for the Stax label. That's actually the B-side of the 45. This is the A-side here, the 45 that I heard on the radio. This is a Jeff Barry and a Bobby Bloom pen tune. Now, this was produced by Al Bell. It says rhythm recorded at Muscle Shoals Sound Studios, Muscle Shoals, Alabama. This is taken from the LP A Staple Swingers. Staple Swingers, okay, is the name of the tune. So let's put it on here. The intro is 8 seconds, and the time is 2 minutes and 58 seconds here. And the name of the tune is called Heavy. Johnny G is heavy. I got to lose 50 pounds. No, not 50 pounds. Maybe another 15 pounds. And I got to go for a stress test, too, so that'll be better on my knees. Heavy makes you happy. Heavy makes you happy. Shana Boom. Shana Boom Boom. That is the record that I remember on the radio that I bought it for. So here we go. Let's flip it over. This is Johnny G's request. The Staple Singers. This is the A side. Okay, Mavis Staples on lead. Johnny, get it right here. Come on. Johnny G's been drinking too much. It's called Heavy Makes You Happy is the name of the tune. Here we go. The Staple Singers. Touch of the 70s here on the All 60s edition of the Vinyltreasure Show. That's November 1970 release. I remember that one on the radio. I will tell you that much. That is a Mavis Staples, and you heard the father there. I forget the father's name there, but November 1970, song entitled "Heavy Makes You Happy." Shala Boom Boom, isn't it? Shala. Yeah, Shala Boom Boom, yeah, is the name of the tune. There you go. And the prior to that, Love is Plentiful, we heard for listener Grayland in our YouTube chat room. Let's fill a request now for Tom Shaughnessy as we head back up to Detroit, Michigan. Let's go back to Ed Wingate's Rick Tick record label. We heard it earlier, played a request for SNB by Edwin Starr on the Rick Tick record label, but this is another release. This group out of Detroit had 10 releases for the label. This was their third, produced by Al Kent and Ed Wingate, and this was the group's biggest hit, I guess we'll call it that. Charted number 63 on Billboard, number 6 on the R&B chart, and this was a big number one record on a cool station out of Cleveland, Ohio, WJMO. It features James Epps on lead. This is from January 1967 for Tommy Shaughnessy, the Fantastic Four on Rick Tick. It's called The Whole World is a Stage. And this is for Tom Shaughnessy. Here you go, Tom. Yeah, there you go. That one there for Tom Shaughnessy. They like that one there in the YouTube chat room. The sound of the Fantastic Four. Lost my place here. Where are you? What did I do with it here? What did I do with it? Yeah, here we go, right in front of me. JohnnyGs having a bad day today. I really am. But there you go, January 1967, Fantastic Four there on the Rick Tick label. That is James Epps on lead. The Whole World is a Stage is the name of the tune. The Vinyltreasure Show is a stage for you, the listeners. If you are new to this program, I hope you would consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, as it has kept the copyright police away this evening, so that is a good thing. So thank you, those of you that have subscribed to the show, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with Bill Obe as my special guest for the beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Gospel Special number 5. Bill will be here, and so we'll continue here. We'll go a little longer, and because I was late, folks, so it was late, and I got a lot of your requests. So let's fill a request for Dave in York. Is it Yorkshire, right? Yorkshire, not Yorkshire. Yorkshire. I always get that wrong in the pronunciation. But I like this song. This is the original version of this tune. Many of you are going to know this tune. Wait a minute. This is actually a cover. I'm sorry. It's not the original version. Got it backwards. This song was first done by the Supremes. I have it backwards. The Supremes originally did this tune in October of 1964. Was their 10th release on the Motown record label. This is a cover by this gal, but from, is it Havre de Grace, Maryland? Did I say that right? Havre de Grace, Maryland. Her real name is Donzella Petty John. Donzella Petty John. She signed with Wand Records as Nella Dods. I don't know how you get that from it, but you do. Had 6 releases for the Wand label. This was her first, and this did chart. This was out out the same time as the Supremes version, but it didn't do as well. This charted number 74 on Billboard, but it was a number 3 record on WJMO out of Cleveland, Ohio, for Dave in Yorkshire. It's got Shire, Yorkshire. November. Thank you, Stephen M., for that. Yorkshire. And that's how I got it here. Yorkshire. November 1964, Nella Dods on the Wand label, and her rendition of the tune, Come See About Me. Nella Dods. Here you go.
I've been crying 'cause I'm lonely. Smiles have all turned to tears, but tears won't wash away the fear that you're never ever gonna return.
Whoops. Johnny G getting caught. Cover tunes here on the Vinyltreasure Show. I think she's trying to sound like Diana Ross on that, is what I really do. She is. But that's Nella Dods. That's going out to Dave in Yorkshire, England, November 64. Her first release on the Juan record label, Come See About Me, the cover of the Supremes tune, November 1964. We are in Vinyltreasure Overtime, and let's fill a request now for Nathan Dean. I think he put the request in the YouTube, in the YouTube chat room on last week's show, and this blues guitarist, singer, and songwriter, born in Gilmer, Texas. He would relocate to Chicago. His real name was Fred Christian, but he recorded as Freddy King. And he first recorded for the LB label back in 1956. Then in 1960, he signed with Sid Nathan's Federal record label. And I had to look for this one. He's got a lot of records, 25 releases on the Federal record label, and this was his second release. This tune written by Billy Miles and Nathaniel Montague, the Magnificent Montague, which is interesting. From January 1961, let's give a listen to Freddy King. Freddy King on the Federal record label. Going to do some blues here. We're going to send it also out to Dennis Fluharty, who also likes the blues. And this is for Nathan Dean. Freddy King. It's called I Love the Woman. Freddy King. Here you go.
And go out, I had earned myself some pay. She scolds me like an orphan, and treats me like a clown. And when I need some loving, that woman can't be found. And I love a woman, and Lord, a lesson that I can't forget. Mess.
We got the blues here for a Wednesday evening, so there you go. That's the sound of Freddy King, his second release for Sid Nathan's Federal record label, January 1961, I Love the Woman. is the name of the tune. And I haven't had a chance to watch that King documentary on PBS. I have a bunch of my listeners sent me the link, though. I sent it out to some people over in the UK. They can't see it there, but some people can finagle it. They were able to watch it. I don't know. But anyway, we are in Vinyl Treasure Overtime here. Let us continue here. And let's fill a request now for a Gary McClendon here. And this is a girl group here. And listen closely to this next tune here. The group is called the Castanets, okay? And they have this one single that came out on the TCF record label. This label, it's arranged by Morty Kraft. He might have co-owned this label, I think. Written by Joe Simmons. This did chart regionally. This was a number 34 record on WHYN in Springfield, Missouri. Now listen closely and tell me what this record reminds you of, because it has a distinct wall of sound to it, and you'll know what I mean when you hear it. But this is going out to Gary McClendon, November 1963. They're called the Castanets on TCF, and the song is called I Love Him. This is for Gary. Here you go. Yeah, we can call the lawyers on that. Although, you see, even though we're going to call the lawyers, the copyright police did not identify that record. But if it sounds like a Crystals record, right? It sounds like the Then He Kissed Me. I think that's the name of it. Somebody mentioned that in the chat room there. But there you go. And I guess maybe because the Castanets, that's the name of the group, the Castanets, November 1963 on the TCF record label. That one they're going out to listener Gary McClendon. It's called I Love Him is the name of the tune here. Let us continue here in Vinyl Treasure Overtime. Thank you all for sticking around with Johnny G. My eyes are like bugging out because of the of the cataracts here, so everything is like blurry. Plus, my eye is tearing. They said I have a dry eye. Well, it's a pain in the neck. I will tell you that much. But let's fill a request now for listener L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. This singer from Washington, D.C., a big favorite here on the program, both the Soul Show and the 50s show. And he signed with Chess Records originally back in 1956. A song he did was called Billy's Blues, which is a cool record. And but then he would have one more on the OK record label with a vocal group called the Marquis. That was the group that Marvin Gaye was a member of. And a song called Baby You're My Only Love, which I like a lot. But then he went back to Chess Records in 1962, had 18 more releases for the Chess record label. Now, L.A. Arch requested the A-side of his 9th release. This was actually the follow-up to his tune, I Do Love You. And this was taken off his Chess LP. That must be a great LP if you have it. The LP is called I Do Love You. And this is a song he wrote. It's arranged by Phil Wright. This charted number 24 on Billboard, 21 on the Cashbox, number 4 on the R&B chart. And this was a big number 2 record if you were out in Oakland, California, listening to KDIA, June 1965. Let's give a listen to Billy Stewart. Billy Stewart on Chess Records for L.A. Arch in our YouTube chat room. It's called Sitting in the Park for L.A. Arch. Here you go.
If you ever gonna show love, I don't know if you're gonna show, my darling, I got to go. But nevertheless, I said, you gotta be waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for sitting here on the bench with my back against the fence, wondering if I have any sense. Something tells me I'm a fool to let you treat me so cruel, but nevertheless I say again, you gotta be waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for against the fence, wondering if I have any sense. Something tells me I'm a fool that you treat me so cruel. Nevertheless, I said, you gotta be waiting, sitting in the park, waiting for wait, girl, and then long.
saw me playing around. You saw me playing around with that record because it was ever so slightly off. I hate off-center records. I have a record here for, if I get to it now, for Edmund, that it's a Joe Tex record. One side is fine, but the other side is way off. And I don't know how, Darren, how do you do it? By putting your finger in there and holding it against the thing to center it? By eyesight, I guess? Well, my eyesight is crappy. I can tell you that much. But there you go. That's a great sound of Billy Stewart there, June 1965, on the Chess record label, Sitting in the Park. You know, we can do instant requests here on the 60s edition. I don't do that on my 50s, but I do it on the 60s. And Avatar, a.k.a. Charles Ellis, in our YouTube chat room, asked Johnny G to flip over the 45, so we'll do it. And Billy Stewart is such a great singer. It's unfortunate that we lost him. With that horrible, horrible car crash. Tragedy for Billy on January 17th, 1970. The car he was driving went off of the road and plunged into the, how do you pronounce that? Neuse was the name of the river. The Neuse River in North Carolina, killing him and 3 band members. And he was just a couple days short of his 33rd birthday. A great singer that unfortunately, and 3 members of his band that passed away. But anyway, but let's flip over. Let's do an instant request here for Charles Ellis. Flip it over because it's a great flip side. It is. I just wish it wasn't. This is not a hard record to get by any means. Johnny G's too lazy to go out and buy a copy of it, but I will do that. I've a little bit of a buying spree lately, but let's flip it over here. The song is called Once Again, and again, this side written by Jimmy Williams and Larry Harrison. This is also from the Chess LP. If you have that LP, I Do Love You. So let's do it here. Flip side, instant request for Avatar in our YouTube chat room. The sound of Billy Stewart, Once Again. This is for Avatar. Here you go.
Run into my arms, baby, hold me real tight. Hook up your lips and a kiss me right once again. And I love me pretty, baby. Y'all are certain that I want to. While I was away from your honey-coated love, you got candy lips and all that I thought of. Kiss me, pretty baby, till I love me, little darling. Don't you know I said that I want to. Turn the lamp slow in your sweet gentle way, baby, let me know. Kiss me, pretty baby, and I love me, little darling. Don't you know I said that I want so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn the lamp slow in your sweet gentle way, but let me know. Kiss me, pretty baby, yeah, once again. Don't you know I said that I want to. I said, now come on, pretty baby, come on, little darling, and I want to. Come on, pretty baby, yeah, I'll never take once again.
Yeah, B-sides, B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Hold on a second, folks. I'm looking for a page 6. Is it on page 7 here? I'm looking for a thing here. Oh, no! Oh, my. Well, that's going to... See that? Well, Johnny G spoke too soon here. But anyway, so anyway, that's well, that's what happens when you. Let me see here. We're gonna close the show here. Unfortunately, oh darn it! You knew that it was gonna be. Eventually, it was gonna come true here. But let me see. We're gonna close the show tonight here. Let me pick something here that they're not gonna know. Maybe I can get away with this one here. So let's try this. I was going to do a Terry Johnson record, but we're going to close. We'll close with the Shirelles here. But anyway, there you go. That one there going out to Avatar. Flip side of a... hold on a second, folks. Let me just get this record queued. All right. Johnny G just getting his bearings here. I'm going to close the show here with this. So anyway, there you go. That one there, the flip side of Sitting in the Park, the great Billy Stewart, a song entitled Once Again is the name of the tune. Well, that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool 45s out of my collection. If you do have a request for the 1960s show, you can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the best way to get in touch with Johnny G. But again, sometimes we are under the I guess the power. My baby must be a magician. We are under the power of the YouTube police. So they hold all the cards. So when I go to a certain time limit and I get some copyright issues, they will start to shut me down. I hope they don't shut me down for this closer here. But I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program. I apologize for being late. I will be back next Wednesday evening beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you are new to this program, please consider subscribing, because the more subscribers Johnny G gets, the better it is for the copyright police. The show, if you missed any of it, it should be up right away. You won't see the chat. And remember, if you're looking for the chat, you have to open it. You have to engage to open the chat. It doesn't show up like it did. I don't know what YouTube did today, because all of your names are all messed up. And I don't know what they did. I had trouble, I'm telling you. They must have been some kind of update or something they did. But anyway, so thank you, Charlene, for your help. Charlene didn't have access to her PC, so she had to rush to do some of the research today, and she did some of them, but as best she could. But it's kind of difficult when you don't have your... And you know what? I'm going to tell you something, Verizon. I told the Verizon agent called me today, and I said to them, I said, look, I'm going to leave you if you. They gave me a $10 loyalty, $10 credit on the loyalty on my bill because of loyalty for all the years I've been with them. I said, well, you took that away for what reason? Why did you take that away? And if you don't give me that, I am switching. So I saw they charged my account the without that $10 credit. So I'm going to call them tomorrow, and I'm going to tell them that I am switching. What do you think about that? Anyway, Johnny G's been irate all night here tonight, but we're going to close the show today with a request for Zenith. Okay, I had this a while, Zenith, if you tuned into the program. He requested these gals from Passaic, New Jersey, and you know them as the Shirelles. And this is the Shirelles, after Scepter Records, they signed with Blue Rock, and after Blue Rock, they signed with Bell Records, and they kind of changed the name Shirley Alston Reeves, she was like the lead singer of the group. And they did 3 on the Bell label. This was their 3rd release, okay? And this is actually a cover tune. This song was first recorded in May of 1969 by Jerry Butler. This tune song Jerry Butler wrote together with Kenny Gamble and Tom Bell. Now, this version is produced by Randy Irwin and arranged by Joe Scott, and this did chart here in New York. This was number 12 on WWRL in New York City. Our closer tonight is from August of 1969 by Shirley and the Shirelles on Bell, and this is for listeners Zenith if you tune into the archive. Shirley and the Shirelles with Go Away and Find Yourself. Well, Johnny G's got to go away. Thank you all for being here. Join me tomorrow afternoon. Well, I will have an in-studio guest, Bill Olb. He'll be doing his 5th gospel special here from 1 to 4 Eastern Standard Time here in New York, here on the East Coast. That's it, folks. Thank you all for being here. I'll see some of you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Saturday night on the Vinyltreasure Show beginning at 9 p.m. right here on YouTube and also on Oldies and More Radio. Just want to say, everybody, so long. Here you go, Shirley and the Shirelles for Zenith. It's called, what did I say it was called? It was called Go Away and Find Yourself. That's what Johnny G is doing. So long, everybody. Here you go.
Go away, find yourself, find out who you really are. When you come back, you'll see the kind of girl you wanna find in me. I love you, but you always find something wrong in everything that I do. So baby, I'm giving up trying to please. I think what's wrong with our love is you. Go away, find yourself, find out who you really are. One day you'll come back, and I'll welcome you with open arms, darling. Kind of girl you wanna find in me. Baby, you don't know what you want, and I do my best to understand why you build me up to be the very best, and then little